Oh, yeah.
Attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on the show are not necessarily those of Axe Ministry, Axe Media Group, and or their affiliate and supported ministries and or nonprofits. Today's topic, with or without makeup. Good morning! Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's The Morning Drive with Matt and Jay with the hosts. Matt and Jay, it's Steve. Hey.
What did you title the show today? I didn't
With or without makeup?
That's right, with or without makeup.
Well, you know, and we'll get into that. From a guy's point of view, I think with or without, you know, hey, whatever makes the mademoiselle.
Women can't be beautiful with or without.
Yeah, I agree. But we'll talk about that here in just a minute. You know, women will disagree.
Of course they would.
All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
We're glad to have everybody on board with us today. Today's title, With or Without Makeup, and we're going to talk about that in just a second.
Oh, boy.
But with or without makeup, doesn't matter if you wear makeup or not, go to our sponsor, Steamy Joe Cafe, on the corner. It's on 224 West Main Street in Branson, Missouri. That's 417-320-3046. If you want to put in an order at least a day before to get a dozen or more of the brownies, cinnamon rolls, etc., etc. This is the last day for the Morning Drive special. Buy one, get one free piece of pie. So you better go in and snatch one of them up real quick.
Yeah, because she's getting tired of making no.
Has she sold more pie because of that?
Yeah, she's selling a lot of them. I mean, not because just of us, but she's selling in general a lot more pie.
Because she runs a good business.
Yeah, and the cakes. She said it seems like they're for a while between the cake and the pie.
Cakes and pies.
Oh my!
Did you say steak? Oh, now you got me all excited.
Squirrel. Oh.
Sorry, there was a movie where a lady was like, cakes and pies. Food trivia is my thing.
Yeah, that was Medea.
No, that was
No.
Medea's funeral.
No, it was...
no, it was on Deuce Bigelow. It was the heavy
Yeah.
set woman on Deuce Bigelow that said that.
I thought it was Eddie Murphy.
No.
In that show
that's
where he's all-
Hercules.
Oh, was it? Okay.
That's the one you're thinking of. Yeah. Hercules.
You know,
My little Hercules.
And then there's Medea's funeral. Speaking in tongues, she goes, the corpse. Anyway, I don't want to give it away if you haven't seen it.
All right. So
Anyway.
I'm trying to. Here we go. Oh, Jason Cobb.
Now,
I'm
see,
here, man.
I will tell you that there may be an extension instead of having the salad. He wants everybody to try everything. He wants everybody to try a little bit of everything.
Uh-huh.
But depending on, how things are going, he said, I may just go ahead and extend the piece of pie. He's not sure yet.
Okay.
So I extend a piece of pie to you.
But so far, it's the Steamy Joe Supreme Salad. I think it is buy one, get one.
Supreme salad.
Is that next week?
Yes. Yum.
I've been eating salads more.
Thank you, Jeremiah Humans.
Matt, you've influenced me.
I
I've
have.
still got But you know what? I ate a ton of cashews last night
Cashews are good. I like
And-
cashews.
with M&Ms.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That tastes amazing. So, yeah, get you some pie. The pies are pretty much homemade.
Yeah.
They are homemade. They're not pretty much homemade. They are homemade.
Yes.
Are we talking like basket weave type apple pie?
Yes.
Are we talking cherry pie?
Yes.
Are we talking strawberry rhubarb?
Yes.
Are we talking, I could go through the whole list, chocolate cream?
Not sure, but
We need to get on that.
yeah, we do.
We find out.
Talk to Miss Ruth, and
Yeah, but I mean, she can only make so many pies.
then there's
Only
a
so
place.
many.
Then there's their actual
But not enough.
store in Ark City, Kansas. Man, I'm telling you what, that lady, she makes 10-inch pies.
Jeremiah, are you
10-inch
sure? Some
pie.
of your pictures, you look like you're wearing makeup. It's probably the effects you have that
Morning,
smooths
Scott.
out everything. I'm not
Happy
saying.
birthday, Matthew.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Big
to
4-0
you.
today. Big 4.
Lordy, Lordy,
that's
look
not a
who's
zero.
40.
I just said 4E in sign language.
Yes,
4E.
you did.
4E.
That's
E.
E. Now it sounds like Sesame Street.
Brother. That tickles.
Anyway, Scott.
All right, I think that's copywritten.
La 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 la.
La. Bruno.
La
La.
la.
Welcome to.
Hi, Bruno.
Welcome to the party.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Matthew.
birthday,
Happy
Hello,
birthday,
Marsha.
Matthew.
Thank you, God.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Steve Schultz.
So it's a beautiful
Steve
morning
Schultz.
this morning.
What's he doing on here? Just kidding,
Peach
Steve.
sky.
What?
I saw peach skies when I was coming in today. Peach and blues.
Ooh, I was like,
Guy
peach-
made out of peach.
It was
I
beautiful.
thought you were going to say peach pie, and I'm like, peach pie, but peach sky.
These
I
make
have
for
s-
good sleeping
It is a
blindfolds.
beautiful. You mean like the
Not a
sunrise?
cloud in the sky, but the I
Oh,
guess there's a
man.
lot of humidity because it shined. You know,
These
the
make
sun
good
showed
sleeping
peach
blindfolds.
and-
Yeah, I noticed the difference when I wore it. I was like, I feel like I'm wearing something, but
These particular types
yeah.
are actually made by a very famous underwear and T-shirt company.
Well, that's what I was going to say underwear, but I felt like, man, should
I think this
should
is-
I say I'm wearing somebody's underwear?
I think this is more bikini
Oh,
bra
you know
fabric.
what? Yeah, probably
Just-
bikini
yeah.
bra.
It does look like it does feel and it,
Because women's briefs and underwear aren't that big,
no, at least
though their bras may be.
Okay,
Some.
you notice I'm getting a little nervous about this
and
conversation.
then, and yeah, and
You're
and,
sweating.
and they don't make men's briefs that way
No, not this
no.
nice and
The
soft.
material
with
yes,
the double layers. You know, different material inside than there is outside.
It's a little thicker, maybe. This is
Boy, the
thin.
ladies get treated pretty well when it comes to
Yeah,
clothing, don't they?
Yeah, they make it nice and air. When I say area, it's light, is what I'm
soft.
saying.
Well,
The light
they
material.
deserve it.
They
I'm just
do.
saying, women put up with us guys all the time, and I'm saying that
Pray
I
for
don't know
Rachel.
how.
I
Well, a lot of women don't.
I mean.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't believe that women should be without makeup, but hey, I personally think that if a woman goes without makeup, I think you see her true, the true beauty. It's not hidden behind makeup, and I just, I
I
think
think
it's
both is good.
yeah,
I think
as long
what
as
makes
a woman,
them happy.
yeah, exactly,
But women should know that a man likes to see their face.
yeah.
And thing about makeup too is they don't want their makeup messed up after they've gone through all that to put it on and to
Especially
make
if it's hot and sweaty. I
and
mean,
to
the
present
humidity.
themselves the way they want to.
Mhm.
But a man likes to feel a soft cheek against his cheek.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's why in some women, as far as guys concerned, they put all that makeup on, and then when they go to hug or kiss and all,
Yeah,
if you got
kiss.
a beard or goatee,
Mm.
it gets right on their makeup,
Messes it up.
and then all of a sudden you got makeup on your beard.
Oh, makeup. Most makeup, though, the expensive stuff is pretty sturdy.
Yeah, they don't. It won't rub off.
But I think it's important to communicate well and let somebody know.
Yeah, like you're
Because you don't want to go
with or
messing
without.
up all of her makeup. That's just not right.
Right.
But yet, at the same time, you don't want your man to feel put off or rejected.
Mm.
It's
you
got to
want to make
be.
them feel comfortable.
Well, yeah, you want your man to know that you're not rejecting him. You just don't want him to mess up your makeup.
True. Communication's important.
Yeah, because a man can be hurt by that. You
Mhm.
go to
Yeah,
kiss.
you-
You go to kiss your girl and she rejects it. That's
It's not
hurtful.
because she reject. Well, you think it's rejection.
Yeah.
But it's like the lipstick.
Hmm.
When Rachel kisses me and she goes, "Oh, you look great in a shade of pink," I'm like, "What?"
Oh, and you're wearing her lipstick.
Yeah,
It's like,
you have beautiful
and-
lips. Your lips have this. What is that called?
Rosy.
Supple.
Rosy. Yeah.
Oh.
Ro-
The-
Rosy. And so I'll
Flush.
go like this, and she goes, "What's wrong with my kiss?" I said, "Nothing, but I don't want to go around having lipstick on my mouth."
yeah.
She goes, "But I'm just showing my love." And I'm like, "No, I don't know if anybody else
Yeah.
would think that. They're gonna look at me going, "Are you starting to wear lipstick?"
Are they? So maybe they're marking their territory.
There you go.
You see, a woman sees
You're
lipstick
good.
on a man's mouth. They know
And-
that mouth's
and,
been
and,
kissed.
another mark that women
Or his
have
neck.
left. Yeah. like
Collar.
Yeah.
Steve Brown posted an original birthday song on my timeline for my
Stephen
birthday.
Brown, he does that.
Should we play it? Can we play it?
I don't have it. I guess
You know, actually, it's his version of the Happy Birthday song. It's his, and he does it for me. He's done it for all of his friends. Stephen Brown's a good. In fact, I'm going to have him on my show. He's going to bring his guitar. And we're going to. And he's actually the brother, Uncle Stan, in Smoke on the Mountain in Branson.
Oh.
And he was the lead in a movie that I co-directed called Taneycomo, and he's been in a lot of other feature films and things like that. And he was a Navy guy, and so. But Stephen Brown, is he watching or is he just?
No, he posted that on there.
Yeah, he does that. Him and Bruno, buddy, that was so funny. I love his birthday. He's got that. What do you
Morning,
call
Larry.
that app? The app where you look, the big eyes and the.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of apps that do that. They give you the giant eyes, and they have the stuff that makes it. I mean, it takes care of all. It smooths out the texture of your skin and everything.
I don't like that look.
I don't either.
I think it's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what he
unreal.
did for my birthday. He sang "Happy Birthday" and it was hilarious. Great job, Bruno.
Let me see.
Happy
here.
birthday, Steve.
Let me see if.
Thank you.
Let me.
My anniversary of being here is coming up next week.
Is it?
9 years.
9 years you've
Let me
been on the
find
morning
out.
drive?
Well, no. I mean, not here. I mean in Branson.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
I've
see.
only been here. Is it coming up on a year in November?
I don't know when it was that you
No,
started.
Remember, we started.
long-
You told
it's a
me
while
to
now.
start my show
Oh.
after the telethon last year in October.
Let's see if I can.
I think that's.
See if we can listen to this.
This is my happy birthday song for you.
He won't say the name. Uh-oh.
They blocked it. Or did you stop it?
Oh. He shouldn't have, because he wrote it.
I hope you are having a very blessed birthday. Although it only comes once a year,
What?
I want to wish you many more to come. Happiness, love, and no fear. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. This is my wish for you.
I love those hammer chords.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Thank you,
Matt.
Stephen Brown. You guys can find him on Facebook. He always posts a lot of really funny stuff.
He
Because
does.
he's a comedian
Yes, he is.
and he's a musician, and
great actor.
yeah, I think it's
We need to go down there and go to Smoke on the Mountain so you guys can watch him in action.
Oh,
It's the whole play is, the production is great, but
If we can ever get our schedules to all work out, I've missed so much stuff.
well,
Good
you know,
stuff.
and speaking of schedules and shows, Peggy Lee and Jeff's last show is tomorrow night.
Yeah, I know, and I haven't gotten to see him this season, and I probably won't get to. That's
they're
really
starting
a
back
shame.
up in September.
September 10th, I think.
If
she
my
said.
schedule changes back off of weekends, then I might get to go. But other than that, I just won't get to.
The whole play is the production.
I was gonna let it play a little bit.
And it's not that I want to just go see the show. It's that I love, to say hi, to be there in their place. They've been here in
Thanks,
ours.
Darius.
And they've
Thanks,
been such
Mike.
great guests. They're so much fun.
Yeah, and they make everybody so part of
Morning,
the
Uncle Ray.
production.
What's the name of their theater again?
It's Hot Hits Theater.
Hot Hits Theater. It's a
Yep.
little tiny place, really close, really intimate.
It's on the historic downtown Branson.
Yeah. Yeah, and they are great people. So
It's
much
right
fun.
across from the Owens Theater.
Right.
Yeah. So if you stop by there today's their last
No,
show?
Tomorrow.
So if you stop by there tomorrow, say hello for us at the morning drive.
Yeah.
Tell
I
them
don't,
we
I don't
sent
know if
you.
I'll be able to go tomorrow because I might have to work 12-hour shifts tomorrow.
That's what you were
and
saying.
Sunday.
Yes.
I may go. Well, yeah, I'll probably end up going because Emma and Emily will both be there tomorrow night for the last show. And
So tell them Matt and Jay and Steve sent
Sent
you
ya.
from the morning drive.
yes,
Yeah,
Tell them we said hello, and you will not regret it.
you will not. It's a
and
great show.
They will probably put out a press release and let everybody know exactly when they're starting back up in September.
Yes, and we will have that information here because we're in touch with them. What a great thing Branson's become for us. You know, when I first started doing this
Yeah.
and became involved with the media group of Acts Ministry, Branson was a big thing with us, but not for me. I'm not really. I liked contemporary country music, and I enjoyed Branson, like the theme parks. But the country music of Branson wasn't my thing.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
not
know,
really
the
country
thing
music
is-
anymore. It's more entertainment because there's such a big or a huge variety of different things. That's why they're trying to rename it to the live capital, entertainment capital of the world instead of live country music.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was just thinking about that meme I showed you, the heavy metal triangulist,
Yeah.
the guy, the triangle player, and he's holding a triangle, and there's a sheet music with a whole bunch of notes on it, and he's got a mixer, like
Yeah.
a batter mixer, an
A
egg
blender, a beater.
Yeah, holding it up to the.
So I don't
trying to
know. So what I was
sorry, go
the
ahead.
people of Branson, we've got to meet them now.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you're a Christian and you want to be entertained by like-minded, wholesome people, and personable, wonderful people that you can, spend some time out there, you're going to get to meet these people, shake hands with them, and find out that they're really amazing and wonderful people, and be entertained by wholesome entertainment.
Yeah.
Branson is such a great place, and it's grown on me now.
Yeah,
And
the
through
boom.
you getting to actually meet the artists that are up there has been a real experience for me. It's been a good thing. It's really it's won me over.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
Now, see, here's the only negative thing about Branson right now. Because of everything that's been going on with COVID, they're really not bringing people out in the center, like on stage to shake hands
Right.
before and after the show, or intermission and after, just because of COVID. It has nothing to do with the audience at all. They're just trying to keep themselves safe is
Right.
all that they're doing. So if you go to a show and you don't get a chance to meet them afterwards or intermission, that's basically why.
Well, and so many of them have been here now,
right.
and they're
Well-
supporting us.
Right. The
Really?
Amber
ball
Shreve says
knobbers.
that she
Yeah.
needs makeup.
Who?
Amber Shreve, she's a
Oh.
friend of mine, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually seen a picture of you without makeup on, but I think that it's all about confidence. What makes you feel confident?
Morning,
I
Norman
don't believe you
Jones.
need makeup.
I don't think you need it. You're right.
I mean, I think that you should use makeup if you want to,
Absolutely.
but there's so much more to a human being than what they look like.
Absolutely.
you-
Absolutely.
Exactly.
It's almost a shame to
That-
feel like that is so important.
Right.
But I understand that it is to women important. And it's a shame that men are the way they are, that women feel like that's what they need to do to get their attention, or that they have something of their own, of themselves that's inadequate that they need to wear. And I'm sorry that I say that to the women out there who wear it. You're beautiful and amazing, and we love the way you look. But
I think you look just as good without it.
yeah.
There's a certain ministry. I think we all know the ministry, but that they don't wear makeup. They're not, through biblical, not the doctrinal situation. But I will tell you, I have more of a, I don't know what the word is. I have more of
Ministry or church?
church,
Doctrinal. I know which
Yeah,
one you're talking about. Yeah, and there's a few of them,
and
which I'm okay with those too.
But see,
Yeah.
when I noticed that they hadn't, because I didn't date, I was hung around a family. In fact, I almost lived there, in Michigan, and she and I got along. Her name's Angel, and her and I got along great. And without makeup, she was beautiful without the makeup. And I thought, man, and I was so used to women with makeup that when I didn't see it, and for a long time I was around it, I was like, wow, these women are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need makeup.
Right.
Yeah.
And even if you're not in that ministry and you're not wearing makeup because you just don't want to, that doesn't mean you're ugly. That means
Yeah.
you're beautiful. You're just showing the inner. You're showing the beauty that you really have versus makeup. Makeup only it disguises
The true
your
beauty is in your heart.
It disguises your true beauty.
Yeah. Well, and I think standard practice, in my opinion, I think that like first dates and stuff like that, I think you should go without makeup, because if somebody doesn't want to date you again because you're not wearing makeup, then you don't really need to date them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because eventually you date, you get married, you're going to see each other without makeup.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are people out there that put on makeup before their significant other wakes up, so they don't have to see them without it. And I just, I'm like you. I think you don't need makeup. I think you're just as beautiful without it, because really,
I think women. Yeah. I mean,
this is from a man's perspective.
from
obviously.
my perspective, I want women in my life because they're amazing and they're beautiful, and they have expectations of me, and they believe in me. They want to see me be better and do better than I do, and it's the women who are in my life and have been in my life are women who have inspired me to do better and to be better. One of the most important women in my life of all time, my ex-wife, my first wife, it was through my relationship with her and having lost it that I was able to see so much of my own flaws and my that I wasn't able to be lived with. That somebody couldn't endure a person who behaved and lived the way that I did. And yeah, it takes two, but I think if you take responsibility for your own part, you're working in the right direction. Both sides. If a man and a woman are both taking responsibility for their part in the problems in a marriage, and both take responsibility and their part for what's positive about a marriage or a relationship or even a friendship, then you can move in the right direction.
Right.
So much is going on today that they try to say men and women are the same. They're the same in many ways, but they're also very different in many ways.
Oh, yeah. I mean, chemically, emotionally.
Physically.
Physically.
Yeah.
But, God made us that way.
Yeah.
If everybody was exactly the same, this would be a really boring place to be.
Yeah.
I love the different personalities that people have. I mean, except for mean personalities. I'm not a fan of mean personalities.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, whenever you see somebody who seems mean all the time, what are they going through? What have they gone through that has made them that way? There's still a beautiful person inside of them.
Yeah.
And, you just got to wait around and, take time to try and see that person inside them. But yeah, this is a pretty cool topic today. I don't know why I thought of it. I can't remember what we were talking about, but makeup, no makeup,
Doesn't matter. The true beauty is actually inside.
Yeah.
Not outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, ladies, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, sometimes just you see a woman and it stops you in your tracks.
yeah.
Or a woman looks you in the eye and you see into her eyes, and just even in a friendly greeting.
Yeah.
And it really changes the way the world looks.
It really does.
It really does.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you think that you want a better world because of what you see inside those eyes.
Yep.
Good morning, Pam Whining.
Morning, Pam. So,
we're going to be getting some new shirts here. Today is the deadline. She should have them done today.
nice. So Monday we should have them.
Yes.
Awesome.
The polos,
Yes.
nice, and the T-shirts,
Yes.
nice.
It's weird. I love polos. I like the way they look. I like,
Yeah.
I
They're
like the
kind
way
of
they
feel.
look on me, but for some reason I just don't wear
think
them.
the T-shirts weren't the T-shirts 100% cotton? The ones
yeah,
that we
yeah,
wore.
they're pretty comfortable.
Yeah,
Pretty
So,
comfortable.
Yep. So
The one
we're-
I've got now that they gave me before is a 3X, so I'm gonna have to wash it and dry it to get it to shrink up
Yeah.
to be able to fit me now.
High heat.
Yeah.
By the way, we
I-
need to thank Jennifer for doing that.
Yeah.
Of the Ozark Craft. or
Ozark Mountain Craft Mall.
Yeah.
She doesn't just do T-shirts either.
No.
She also does like vinyl decals for your windows,
Mugs.
mugs.
And she'll design them right there as you're waiting.
I want to get like a coffee mug of Jason's face, and give him a mug of my face.
Yeah.
I had brought that up before, and I thought it was a hilarious idea where you wear a shirt with my face on it, going,
Yeah.
and you doing the same thing.
You know what?
Or this.
Jennifer is that type of person. She would do it.
Jay,
We always go to the shirt thing.
Jay, Jay,
Matt.
Jay,
Matt.
Matt.
Steve.
Jay.
Yo, Steve.
I think that would be hilarious. I was trying to get, there's a guy up at work, and him and I didn't get along for the longest time. And I still was trying to get him to wear a shirt with my face on it, and me wear a shirt with his face on it. He didn't think it was funny at the time,
Yeah.
but we get along now. He thinks that's hilarious, but
He's not the grumpy one, right?
yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah.
Was.
Well, I mean, he still is, and
Yeah.
he admits that fault. He's just not grumpy with me anymore. But for the longest time, working with him was like working with an ex that ended really bad with,
You know,
just
being
awkward.
a cashier is an amazing opportunity to see people and how impersonal sometimes their demeanor is,
Yeah.
and how it really isn't personal to you.
We need
Somebody
to get
who's
that phone number,
grumpy
Steve.
isn't necessarily trying to hurt you or mad at you or anything like that. Some people have something about their personality and their
It's just abrasive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say?
We need to get Ozark Mountain Craft Mall's phone number and make a banner and put it up so
Okay.
people.
But
But, I
it's
mean,
on the
they're-
back, it's on the back of our black shirt. But
Yeah,
we
is
got,
it?
Yeah, 'cause they've
we gotta go
sponsored
home
us.
and
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
gotta go home, we gotta go home and get that number off the back. Of the
Well,
shirt.
whenever we'll just bring it next Monday and we'll
Right.
start. We'll give you the. But they can look it up online, right?
Yes.
Ozark
what are their
Mountain.
hours?
They're pretty much open every day. I think
Thank you,
it's
Amber.
from
Normal
10
operating hours?
ni-
Thank you,
9
Jeremiah.
Or 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. to 6. And depending on the time of the year.
Can we call her at like 2
season.
a.m. and order a shirt at 2 a.m.?
No.
I need
She's
this
gonna
shirt.
be fast asleep.
I need this shirt for surgery. Stat.
Well, then she'll say, "You come on in here, and I'll help you get started."
If it was an emergency shirt situation, I'm pretty sure she'd be all right. But
Right.
yeah, look it up and check it out. How young am I today? I am 40 years old today. 40.
He
How
does
young
not look
are
40,
you?
does he? You know what?
If you see the gray in my beard, I look 40.
Cindy Flowers
Lordy,
told me
lordy.
you don't look 40.
I had bought a bottle of like really high proof grain alcohol the other day to make.
Yeah, the
Hand
you mean
sanitizer
the,
with?
the sandalwood, which was
Yeah.
smelling. Oh man.
And it they still carded me. So
Wow. Well, and some
or no,
people do.
did they card me? They may
Yeah,
not have
I'm
carded.
sure they have
I've been
to.
in places where they've carded women
Does
that
customer look
are
under
like
40?
25 and they look 18.
Yeah. Or they're like 16 and look 25. It's
Yep.
like, what?
And they don't card those ladies.
They're supposed to. Well, I mean, they do.
Well, I
Jay,
got in and I'm 16.
they do at Jay's work.
Oh, I bet they do.
I card a lot of people.
Wouldn't you guys get
40 and
fined?
young. That's right.
Wouldn't you guys get fined for doing that? I mean, let's say your
Yeah.
friends come in and you're like, well, I need to card you, and then somebody else comes along and you don't card them. Are there people actually in there viewing and making sure that you do that? Like,
They send in like secret
well-
shoppers.
that's exactly what they do in Michigan, too.
So there's several different ways that it's tested. I believe the city sends people in to buy alcohol. Now they don't actually purchase the alcohol. They give you a card that tests that fails you. Now I think the governmental agencies will actually purchase the alcohol, and then you get fined and you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Now the company itself
The
sends
employee
people in,
gets fined. Specifically gets
and
fined.
the company.
And the company, yeah.
Right.
It depends on how many times you've done it, but also you can even do jail time. So but now
Morning,
the
Jared.
company sends people in
Jennifer
regularly
Davison.
and frequently
Hmm.
to try to purchase alcohol. Now they won't actually make the purchase, and there are no charges that occur from it.
So it's once
What
you,
happens is, as soon as you tell them the price of it, then you have basically
Failed.
offered to sell it to them.
Yeah.
Whether you actually would or not doesn't matter when
Even
you get to that
after
point.
you say the price.
It's
It
gone
won't-
too
say,
far.
I need to
The reason why is
card
because the
you.
programming, it doesn't matter the individual doing the work at the sales. The
Right.
programming in the register will not give a price without giving the date of birth. You can't
that-
get a price on
Ah.
alcohol or cigarettes without putting
Wow.
the date of birth.
That's gone a long way because I remember working in a particular convenience store as a cashier, and I don't think we always had to go by that little card that you see. If you were born before, you're not allowed to have it.
So if it's
now-
busy or hectic, yeah, you.
We ID is one of the another one.
Yeah, but I mean,
Or
like,
if you look under 26,
and it's the same way at a very popular retail store that also has grocery stores around.
Yeah.
They like if you go because I mean they came over and they checked my license because I bought a bottle of 190 proof alcohol, and it doesn't matter if it's industrial or if it's the different anything that has alcohol in it, like besides rubbing alcohol, they card you. And this is 190 proof. It's 95%. Because I make hand sanitizers with it, you know that, and because if I have to spray paperwork up at work or whatever, it evaporates before the ink runs. Plus, it smells nice whenever you put
yeah,
essential oil in it.
the IDs. Speaking of IDs,
They have to put the number, your date of birth in.
right.
The attendant comes over and looks at your license and puts your date of birth in, and then
Same
clears
thing
it.
with narcotics. If you're getting an under the counter prescription, and it's a narcotic, they'll card you.
Oh yeah.
They
yeah.
ask for your ID.
You mean is it? Do they call the prescription drugs under the counter?
They don't use that term anymore.
Because under the counter sounds like shady.
Yeah, I know. That's
I
probably
mean,
why
technically
they
it
got
would be
rid of
shady because it's under the counter and
Right,
like,
and there's shade underneath.
there's
They-
shade under the counter.
Shady. Oh man,
It's pretty shady.
that's pretty shady.
Um,
And so they don't use that term really anymore. They just say prescription or
Steve.
non-prescription.
Schultz says, "I don't get carded because I don't buy booze or smokes."
Right.
Did
But-
you ever smoke or drink?
But,
No, he
you
didn't
know.
drink. But did you ever smoke, Steve Schultz?
But Steve, the height thing, of course now it's not a big deal.
Sorry, I'm Amber, or yeah, you look beautiful without makeup. You don't even need, but you say there's no makeup on that. You're beautiful without makeup. You don't need makeup.
See, there you go.
Just saying.
And Rachel's
Did she
not
post a
watching,
picture?
but
No, she messaged me. I'm gonna show them. I'm not gonna show the viewers, but
My heavens.
yeah,
wow.
yeah. See what I'm talking about?
Amber, why do you think you need makeup? I don't think so.
We're not objectifying you, but you are very beautiful without makeup. We should do that. Just have people post pictures of themselves without makeup.
Yeah,
I
including me. No.
and if I see anybody, and if I were to see anybody comment in a rude way, they'd be out.
That's
Right.
right.
Because we're all about,
We don't need to be making.
we're supposed to
negative
lift people
comments.
up, not be. But unfortunately, there are trolls out there that even if the person was the most beautiful person, they'd find something to roast them about, and which is, I think, is horrible.
Yeah.
You look like a clown.
So,
Right.
I used to hear that as a kid. You look like a clown.
Now,
Really?
I have seen some ladies that put on too much makeup. And
I grew up in the 80s, so there was a lot of makeup then, and hairspray
Oh
was
yeah,
just
a lot of
ridiculous.
eyeshadow.
Oh,
Eyeshadow
yeah.
like
I thought
crazy.
I loved it though.
Yeah.
And
They
we
look like
I,
raccoons.
I know some young ladies right now who do their makeup as art, and it's not gaudy. it's
There's a
beautiful.
There's a difference.
Yeah, some they do just such an amazing
you know
job.
How to layer it just right and put it in the places that it's supposed to be.
So
and-
different every day, stars and all kinds of different things on their face, glitter. I've seen this, and it really
I
is
have.
beautiful.
in the malls.
Steve Schultz says, "Yep, smoked, chewed, dipped, and yes, I have drank."
Yeah,
Well, good for you.
And he says you
Steve.
get carded if you buy stuff to make meth.
Did,
yeah,
did you
that's
did you
true.
go with girls that do?
yeah.
Don't smoke or chew, and girls that do. And he said he did all that at the same time, smoked, dipped, and chewed at the same time. So that means you'd have to have a dip in your lip, a smoke in your mouth, and then a chaw in your jaw.
Right.
I didn't mean for that to rhyme.
Wow,
That's a
you
lot
were
of
potent,
tobacco.
Didn't know it.
I know,
Yeah.
right? It's out of sight. So
Side.
yeah, so I think when a woman feels confident enough to, I think women should feel confident enough to not have to wear makeup to feel pretty.
Mm.
You know, I don't know. I've always been partial to not much makeup.
Yeah.
So
Well, as a kid, you automatically think. This is a kid's point of view. You think, "Wow, they look beautiful with makeup."
or
Why
wow, I saw them on TV once.
Yeah.
You know, TV people wear a lot of makeup.
I was just gonna say, have you seen the magazines where here's some stars that without makeup, what they look like without makeup, and then it's like, you need to put your makeup on. No,
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, folks.
Well, I've also seen people say, "I'm not wearing any makeup," and they very clearly are wearing makeup.
Yeah.
Like very clearly are wearing makeup.
It's such an interesting
It is.
topic.
Yeah, I don't look like I'm wearing makeup.
Yeah. It's like we can clearly see eyeshadow and eyeliner, you know,
Now,
and
see,
lip liner.
for stage and theater.
It's
and
an-
things like-
It's a big ordeal. Like
Yeah.
women take a lot of time. A lot of women take a lot of time on their makeup before they go out somewhere.
Yeah.
So
And there's a
just
reason
act-
for that, which
there's
I don't
actors-
understand.
I mean, actresses that don't wear makeup, if they're on a day off or they're on
Steve Schultz
vacation.
said, my wife had all her teeth, Steve. And he grew up in the 50s. Man.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
But when you have actresses that don't wear makeup, just because they don't wear makeup, they're actually just relaxing and letting themselves, letting their hair down, so to speak, and
I think somehow they enjoy it.
yeah, and
They
I think
somehow
they
it's
do.
a way
I
that
think
they
do.
are seeing themselves.
right,
And so I think it's important for a woman to see themselves as they want to be seen.
mm-hmm.
You know.
And so the makeup, I think, is only there for stage if they're going to be on a talk show or they're going to be on film or thing. That's different. But if you're just relaxing, why should you wear makeup?
Yeah. Well, I think when I imagine the life I want most, if I could just pick a life, there's definitely a woman in it. And that's really central to the picture,
Yeah.
and now God is definitely central, and God is the number one thing. But as far as a life in service to God, the perfect picture of a life in service to God is one with a woman in it, to me.
Yeah.
Um, and makeup isn't really part of the picture. Although I guess in a way, don't we really just see women that way now? You don't like if you think of a woman, you think of a woman with makeup on or without. You don't. I don't think you imagine them quite that way. I don't think that's the way men see women.
I've seen women with and without makeup, and unfortunately, you hear people say, "You know what? Sometimes you look better with makeup than you do without." No, that's wrong. I mean, it's okay to have makeup on at appropriate times. You're not going to wear makeup in the evening unless you're going out for the evening. You're going to stay without makeup if you're home. You're just relaxing. You're relaxing your face. You're just relaxing.
Right.
Man. Sorry.
And that goes for every woman out there. Don't worry about what you look like.
Wow.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Obviously, there has to be some physical attraction there. But I think that personality supersedes like physical attraction.
No, we've seen Emily and Emma with makeup, and now we've seen them without makeup, and they look great either way.
Absolutely.
For now, I think Emily, she's 17, I think, and then I know Emma's 14, or is she 15 now? Did she say?
Emma is 14.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I don't know when she turns 15, but she is a doll.
Yeah, she really is, and her personality goes right along with her looks. With or without makeup. And so
Yeah, we saw, and
Mackenzie, same thing. You know, she's 18.
allow access.
So
Sorry, I'm
kudos,
like 5 times.
kudos to the Eminem
5 things
girls
at once.
of the from Broadway to Hollywood to Branson. Kudos to that show, and kudos to Peggy and Jeff for coming to Branson to do that. And stay tuned for their show too. Their shows are on Wednesday from 10 to 11. Correct? Yes, they're on after the new Gold Standard.
There are many reasons. Oh, okay. Let me see here.
Boy, we got quiet all of a sudden.
Well, sorry. You know, we're both. You're looking at stocks, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah.
No, really? No. And I'm looking at my watch party, making sure I don't miss a lick.
So, ladies, what are the comments saying from the ladies? Not much. It's men's opinions.
Pam Whining, she's like, thank you for your no makeup support.
My no makeup support.
Yep.
Well, hey, I think ladies, you should, if you want to go without makeup, you shouldn't worry about.
Right.
I think Pam Whining's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely. And,
I
and
do.
So,
I do.
And I wouldn't have thought that she does or doesn't wear makeup. I don't think I would have thought.
And if she does,
wondered.
it's light. It's light enough to where either she doesn't or I don't know. And I guess it glow. If you're glowing, I guess you're wearing makeup. But people that wear makeup, sometimes they wear it too much and they shouldn't. And it just, you know what? Somebody said this, and I agree. If you would wear too much makeup and you're just flashy, sometimes you can look ugly, I guess is the word. Or not really even ugly, but it turns me off if you're wearing too much. Yeah. And too much you just need to learn how to balance your makeup.
I think God made women because women are what men was missing. Man was missing.
Exactly. Thank you.
So man was missing a woman in his life and his needs, but also he was missing woman.
You're welcome, Pam.
Yeah, he was missing woman in what he wanted, not just what he needed, but also in what he wanted.
Steve says cooking cow tongue tacos on TV right now. Yum. Blech.
Oh man, why'd you have to spoil the show by talking about? Oh,
so I think somehow there's something got lost in that a woman's looks and what men want became primary. And somehow what men need from women or need women for got lost. You know, that the what he wants and his desires has become primary, that women want to look the way a man will desire her and then want to provide what will make that desire more intense. But the problem is what's missing, I think, in our culture today is that there's also what men need, which is somebody to help them in so many ways that a man is missing, that isn't equipped to handle, isn't equipped to take care of. I mean, think about it, Steve, how much your wife does for you and what life would be like without.
Does a
I
lot.
can tell you what life's like without a woman. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of loose ends.
There's a lot of loose ends, he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that to be truthful because you're saying it because there is.
There are definitely a lot of loose
If
ends.
you're not
Yeah.
married and you're single, obviously you're gonna see and feel more differently than a man that's got a wife, girlfriend, fiance.
And you also see women in life and see the beauty, physical beauty, and so being a single man, at least for myself, there are a lot of loose ends. I need help, really, and I can manage it on my own, and I will until I die. But a woman could bring help to a life that would be much better.
Yeah.
Absolutely better. And then also the beauty, seeing the beauty that women bring into the world, and to desire that beautiful woman and all that means, even physically, is something that you see that's not yours as a single man, that you don't have.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot missing in life without a woman in your life.
Yeah.
That's true. There is, and I thank God for Rachel every day. I mean, it's been 24 years actually, and we've had our ups and downs. But I thank God every day for her. I really do.
Yeah, and it's just God created Eve for Adam as a help.
Right.
Yeah.
By the
Help
way,
him.
Stacy said happy birthday.
Thank you, Stacy.
I thought I'd throw that in there before I forgot.
No, I've never had it, Steve, and it sounds gross.
What, that cow tongue?
Yeah.
Cow tongue tacos? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, it's funny. Speaking of cow tongue, one of the guys that I was on the ship with a couple years ago, we were in the group that we were with. He said, "Hey, Steve, you want to try this?" And I'm like, "What is that?" And he's like, "Oh, it's cow tongue." And I'm like, "Yeah, right." And he goes, "It tastes good." I'm like, he wouldn't let me go until I tried it. And so Rachel tried it, and she just went, it's a different texture, that's for sure. And I tasted it, and I was like, can I get a napkin or something?
Right.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm gonna put that up for now because I'm trying to do
you're-
like 10 things at once.
Yeah.
It happens. We've only got like 3 minutes left. So what I want to do right now is remind you that we have a very proud sponsor of our show.
yes, and it's a lot better than cow tongue.
It's a lot better than Cow Tongue. Steamy Joe Cafe at 224 West Main Street in Branson, Missouri. Be sure and go out there and check it out. The food is delicious. And this week, until tomorrow, or until today, this is the last day you can go in, buy one, get one free piece of pie. And they've got all different kinds of pies, and they do a different they will make certain pies, and then as soon as they sell out, they don't have it available anymore that day.
Yeah, and you have to ask. You actually have to ask if you can have one made because, and you have to. There has to be enough people.
Let them know
Yeah.
the day before, so and I guess buy it, and then they'll it's really good stuff. All their food is just amazing. They got scones, they got gourmet brownies. Oh man.
Yeah, the brownies are unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then their breakfast, the breakfast burrito that Jay had that smelled up the whole room last week.
That was
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, the grilled breakfast burrito.
Yeah.
My goodness. And I reheated it. I baked it in a toaster oven.
Right.
And
that's-
it heated all the way through, was nice and crisp on the outside, just like it had been grilled. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I was
So-
kind of jealous.
Yeah, so just go there because there's many, and they have daily specials. Like I even memorized the specials. I couldn't. Rachel's like, so what's on special today? And I just threw it out there. I guessed, and I was right. I was like, wow.
Right.
Well, you memorized the menu more than you thought. And I'm like, it just was in my face.
Yeah.
They've got great soup and sandwich. You can either have a salad and a sandwich or soup and a sandwich.
Yeah.
And their salads are great. So next week is buy one, get one. I think the Supreme Steamy Joe Supreme salad.
All right, well, it's time for us to get out of here, folks.
All right.
Be sure and tune in next. We're talking on the Morning Mouth with Johnny Brewster and Pastor Matt. We're talking about the census and how kooky and crazy it is, and how kooky and crazy the government is.
And it's kooky anyway.
It's kooky anyways, but the census, this stuff it was pretty funny. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Be sure and tune in next. Sorry, I'm trying to get 5 things done at once here.
Again.
Yeah.
So wait, let's do this. Oh man, I keep forgetting about that. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the morning drive today. Be sure and tune in next for the Morning Mouth with Johnny Brewster and Pastor Matt, followed by the Happy Hour with Dr. Paul Collins and his lovely wife Nancy. Who's their guest going to be? I don't know. They never tell me until they get here. So be sure and tune in to see who it is.
That's right.
Until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
And this has been
The Morning Drive.